bonus point from that draw in a penalty shootout over Newcastle in their last game. She started against Everton in the first League Cup game of the season. The back four on 2 changes, Kirsty Smith and Kari Garcia dropped to the from this kick-off. There are 4 players stood on the halfway line on the far side of the centre. This season's Women's League Cup. Forest went long, it wasn't so. In Nottingham Forest, they provided a little bit of a demolition job as well. They won 8-0 in the Women's FA Cup. Vinton allows the ball to roll to Sydney Lohman and gives Manchester City a bit of time and space. Now Hasegawa, the ever-present Manchester City territory for now. City happy to have a lot of the ball. Forest happy, certainly in the first 2/3. He's short. Laila Wahabi takes a touch, brings it on a right boot, flicks it up in the air for Nottingham Forest half, and Manchester City are quick to get back on the ball. 5.5 minutes played, Nottingham Forest 0. Manchester City, of which they are now officially part of. Nottingham Forest won that game 1-0. Lovely turn by Hemp, 20 yards out, takes on the shot, and Batty just about palms that around the post and behind for a corner. 6 minutes in, Manchester City's first shot on target. Rachel Rowe stays forward for Nottingham Forest as the corner goes in. It drops in space for Coombs on the left-hand side. The shot takes a deflection towards the edge of the centre circle. Back on the field, ball bypasses her. Hemp now crosses it in towards Bunny Shaw, downward header, but wide of the right-hand post. And it will be at St James's Park for Premier League action, and we'll be bringing you that game as well. Manchester City beat Arsenal to win their first major trophy. That's a lovely long ball that just evades Forest in the midway point of their own half. Manchester City just choosing to find themselves a little touches for her, and then plays it out towards this left-hand side. Forest are now starting to press here. Lohman turns. And it's Hasegawa. And towards Wahabi, who's got herself incredibly forward here. Now Hemp, left-footed cross from the... Sends it long. It's all about second balls from here, and Manchester City have won that. So they're on the edge of the centre circle, still inside their own half. Good distribution from Hasegawa. Forest temporary clearance. It's Yui Hasegawa in possession. Nearly quarter of an hour played. Nottingham Forest 0, Manchester City 0. Clinton allowed a turn. Got goal side of Kanak. She'll hold her up well. Low cross in from the right-hand side, blocked by Kanak. Boy Hawker will try again. And the second one bounces behind for a corner. Swinging. Left-footed corner, 2 hands raised in the air. It bounces and skips towards the near post. Connects there. They are raised in the air. She throws them to the floor. This one is in the air, right underneath the goalkeeper. It's away. It's smashed towards goal by Rowe. There might still be a chance here for Nottingham Forest. On the turn is Brougham. Too many green shirts and Manchester City in the way. They did their duty and held their own. Manchester City with Laila Wahabi on the halfway line near side the left. 0-0 the score. Everybody behind the ball for Nottingham Forest as Laila Wahabi has it left-hand side. Here's Jade Rose. Hasegawa. Coombs on the pass back to Hasegawa. A little bit risky, and Boy Hawker was certainly looking behind, but Hasegawa, small in stature, big in strength on that occasion. Anchoring that midfielder she often does, and now she's released Bunny Shaw, right-hand side. I'm sure she was rolling that across the penalty area, hoping someone was there or was going for goal. It was a little bit Manchester City all the way a couple of weeks ago in the WSL. Towards the left-hand side, and Lauren Hemp's galloping towards the byline here. The cross might take a deflection. It's over Bunny Shaw. Kanak. Clinton, nice little dummy in the sidestep, takes her forward inside, and Clinton's still going here. 2 players throw themselves at the ball in the form of Rowe and Stapleton, and one of them got an important block to on the right-hand side. Kasparov, cross comes back in. Kanak. Clinton turns it infield to the centre circle for Hasegawa. Gets the ball back as well. Manchester City's summer signing from Manchester United. Part of the expanded American franchise system. They won't actually play until next year at the earliest, so she's been loaned to Nottingham Forest. Coombs, Shaw, back heel for Clinton. Lovely goal. fresh from the reset. Manchester City opened the scoring on the half hour. It was so tidy and neat. It was fluid football at its best for Manchester City there. Clinton and just calmly backheeled it to Clinton to finish in the middle of the box. Down the middle of the goal. And Manchester City have the lead and look on course. Cut out by Kanak, I think it was, with a stooping header. Hasegawa loses out. They've gone from range here, Forest, and Wahhabi was looking for the run of Shaw down the middle there. You could see the two trying to eye up whether that option to get her body position right. Hasn't necessarily lost position. Oh, Forest pass back, and Shaw tries to stroke it into the bottom right-hand corner. Goalkeeper's off her line, has to readjust quickly. Shaw finds Coombs, saved. Well, down the middle this time. With Lohman and then Clinton just nudged out to the right-hand side as well. Hasegawa, midway inside the Nottingham Forest half with a couple of... Get a positive result against Newcastle in the final game. Seven minutes of added time. Clinton. Here's Coombs. Hasegawa into the penalty area. Manchester City could add a third then before the break. They've got plenty of time. In towards Shaw it goes. It might come to Hemp, who tries to stab a foot in front of the defender. In front of Cara Hamilton. Balls of Clinton and Hemp that have got Manchester City 2-0 up here. Hemp might look to add a third. She drifts that in too close to the goalkeeper, who uses the short option. And Hasegawa rolls it to the Manchester City number 7. Kasper, quick and slick from Manchester City as they speed. That says nothing wrong with that. That said, Forest have got the ball back, take a shot from some distance, 25-30 yards out with Amy Claypole. Manchester United. Forest pen back in their own half, and deep so because Shaw has won the ball back and gets into the penalty area. Then Hemp. Wide. Hasegawa will take from the near side left. City looking to double their lead. Hasegawa sends it in. Is it gone in? It has now. Lauren Hemp will never get an easier finish than that. On the goal line and make sure it crosses the line, and Manchester City do have two. Hasegawa's corner causing all sorts of confusion. It came off the post on the far side of the goal, bounced perfectly into the path of Lauren Hemp with a big smile on her face. She knows how easy that was, and Manchester City now looking to with a fine finish to finish off a slick move to put Manchester City 1